What's good, y'all? My name is LANUOLA. I'm from the 707. I'm from the Bay Area. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I make hawk girl music for the hawk girls. I make music for the girls and the gays. That's it. And if you're a man and you like it, then period, you like it. But if not, step to the motherfucking side, like Beyonce said, put it to the left. The one thing that keeps me making music is the fact that I love it. My little brother, he makes music too, and when we cook in the studio, like the feeling of being able to like have some shit in your brain and just put that shit out and just hear it in like its finalness. Yes. Just feels so good. Feels so fucking good. So yeah, I just love the feeling of making music. It doesn't have to do with the money or anything like that, because I don't make no money off it yet. But no, yeah, I just love music, and I'm good at it sometimes. So. I'm on a roller.
I'd be like, bitch, it's 6 inches, what's up? And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, now what? Twerk, bitch. I love Sada Baby. Oh God, oh God. Really activated. Tality.
Oh, that flow was crazy.
Right? Sada Baby kill.
He has a song with Quake and Kamaya.
He has one with Cash Kid too, Unappreciated. That shit hits so hard. They be talking so much shit, I love it.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Outliers Podcast, brought to you by the Outliers Creative Agency. My name is Nico D. My co-host today,
Kyrie, what's good?
Kyrie, and our motherfucking special guest.
What's up? It's LANUOLA. What's good?
What's what I'm saying?
No, you know what's crazy?
LANUOLA.
The last minute, bro, my brain just froze, and I was like,
it's all right. It's okay.
And I'd rather not say it wrong, you know?
So I'll say it.
Exactly. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having
me. We really
me.
appreciate you for setting aside some time today.
Of course.
But yeah, man, we just want to get started again, like, you know, talk about a little bit about where you're from. Tell us a little bit about what you got or what got you into music, and then tell us how you came up with your name as well.
Okay. Well, my name is LANUOLA. My full name is actually Telema LANUOLA. So I just go. It's my legal name. I go by my government. I don't mind it, but I really just couldn't.
We're gonna blank that. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, for real. I start pin dropping.
It's beep.
Yeah. My social is no. Y'all don't want that social. Trust. The credit is not it. But no, yeah. So my full name is actually Telema LANUOLA, and then I just go by LANUOLA because that's like there's cultural significance behind it because it's like my Samoan name. I have Samoan heritage.
Yeah, you got to.
You feel me? And then also I just suck at creating names. Like I was sitting there like when I first started making music, I was probably like 12. Just like writing, and honestly it started hella cute. I did poetry. I was like really writing shit out. Slam poetry face ass. I was like I said I love you, but I don't. Like you know. No.
She said the color is red.
Shut the fuck up. But dead ass, like I wrote poetry. I started writing poetry, but then like it's gonna sound so stupid, but like I heard Lil Kayla growing up. I listened to Lil Kayla. I listened to Kamaya. I listened to Nicki. Shout out Nicki. I listened to all the like older head females that like now are considered like OGs, and I just like realized like, bro, I could put this shit on a beat. Yeah. Like I had cousins that did rap. I had cousins that made music, but like something about it, like I just felt like as a woman, like as a female, I'm like I don't know, I can't really do it like that. But then I found my voice. I found the flow that I liked, and like it just took off from there. And I didn't start releasing music until 2021, like right after the pandemic, I think. So maybe 2022. I don't know. I forget. Anyways. But yeah, I didn't start releasing music actually until then. And that was like my first song was called Expensive. And the beat, I wasn't even fucking with the beat fully. I loved Andy, the producer. I love you. But no, like I didn't think I could hit the beat like that. Like it's just a hard ass beat. And I was like, this is a manly beat. Like this is some shit like I want to hear a man on it. Like that's something I always say in the studio. But finally, like my brothers all like pushed me towards it. My good sis Millie, she pushed me and my cousin. And finally, like I threw some shit down in like my car, and I was like, you know what, this shit heat, this shit fire. There you go. And then I recorded that shit out, and that's like when I started. Like I think I only have like 4 songs out completely now. Okay. But yeah, so I'm very new to the game. I don't know a lot, but I like music, so I keep doing it.
But you're here. That's the that's the most important part.
I'm here. Period.
How did you what kind of keeps you into music, or like what brought you into music? Again, aside from, you know, the artists you had already named, but, you know, on a personal level, you know, kind of what keeps you going and what makes you want to do it, and what's your end goal here?
I would definitely say just, like, the people around me and, like, the community around me, like, pushed me to, like, I never felt like I could voice myself. I I'm a very loud bitch. I'm very loud. I'm gonna say how it is, and like I'm active in my community with certain things like protests and stuff like that. But like I never found like a way that I could really just like say what the fuck I want to say, talk my shit. Besides music, like music just felt like the perfect outlet that I wanted to do it as, and like how I felt I did it best. And so that's why whenever like I hopped on a beat and I just felt myself flow, like it just felt good. Like the energy that comes with making music is like the biggest thing that keeps me in it. Cause even when I have shit that comes up in my life where I'm just like, fuck, I'm tired of this shit. Once I play a beat that I know is hot and then I know I can make something off it, just like being able to like create, like it sounds so cheesy, but like the act of creating something from nothing just like feels so fucking good.
It really does.
It's the outlet, you know.
Exactly.
It's you know, as human beings in our nature, we express ourselves, right? So music, bro, that's what makes us human. It's a form of art, and that's what keeps us going.
Honestly.
So I feel that 100%. I feel you 100%. Yeah, definitely.
And that's why I give so much props to people that can create beats, produce, engineer. That shit is crazy, because like that's even more from scratch. Like I wish I could learn how to do that. I would love to learn. I'm just not very good with technology like that. So I'm like, I don't want to go near the
She's
computer.
like, just put me on a mic.
Just
put me on a
give
mic.
me the beat. Just give me the
Let me
beat.
just talk about it. Right?
I can just sing, right? No, for real. My ass DJ D-Ray, cut the beat, like face ass. But no, like that's why I give so much respect to like everybody that does music, because there's so many. That's another thing too. Like once I started creating music, I did not realize, like this sounds so like it sounds really naive, but I did not realize how many different like things went in and how many parts went into creating a song or creating this and this and that. And so once I've made my first song, I was like, damn, like you're purchasing this beat, you're creating a connection with the person who created it. You go in, you get it engineered, you throw it out in the studio, you get it mixed and mastered. Like that shit was so mind blowing to me. But then it made me love it even more, because I was like, it's no longer just sitting in my car rapping it out from my notes section or writing it. It's a process, it's a production, and it feels so good and so crazy to like see it come into fruition, like from one thing on my notes pad to now it's a full ass song. It's just crazy.
I hella feel that too, because before I started DJing and producing, I used to be a rapper too.
Okay, period.
And when I started rapping,
We still need to hear the unreleased.
Can I get a bar? Can I get a bar?
he's retired. Okay. I feel you with the whole process and shit, right? Because when I started getting into music, you know, I never really like fully understood like the whole process of it, what it is making a song. So I would just write lyrics and then like rap over that shit. And then I had my homie Maya, bro, fucking love you, dude. She would like put our shit together. You know, she would just find a beat on like YouTube and shit, and then she would put it together. You know, mix and master the vocals. And like once I learned it was like more than just fucking recording your vocals, I was like, damn, bro, like you got to do all this shit. It made me appreciate music more.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
and it's money too. That's another thing. Music is so much money. Like artistic outlets are so fucking expensive, and that's one thing that I'm like, bruh. That's why I don't have no music videos out. That's just expensive. Like, let me become someone first.
No, exactly. Because in terms of music, you got to think about it, right? Like you have, like, well, for me, I've been lucky to have the same person that does my music videos, does my mixing and mastering, does my engineering. Shout out to Quake Beats, by the way.
Shout out.
Big step. Mr. Big Steppin'.
Shout out to Quake Beats. But you know, like I've been spoiled with having the same person do all that stuff. But for most people, you have someone who engineers for you. You have someone who produces for you. You have someone who mixes for you. You have someone who masters for you. And then you have someone on top of that who does your music videos, right? So it's like, for most people that aren't in the scene and they don't understand how music really works, you have so many different people on one project. This could be for one song. Exactly. Like it doesn't like have to be an album or anything
just
like
one
that.
Song is hard.
Just one song.
There's layers to that shit.
Like bro,
there's
like
levels to this.
You're putting in, and then as an artist, bro, like you're putting in money. Like you have again, like every single step is a different cost. Like it's not like a flat fee, and you get all this shit done.
No.
It's like, yo, I'm gonna pay for this to be mixed. I'm gonna pay for this to be mastered. I'm gonna pay for the beat, right, for your producer. I'm gonna pay for the engineer for their time to engineer me and get this shit going. So it's like there's so many different like aspects to price point in terms of like our art and what you got going on.
Yeah.
And then speaking of that, like how are ways for you, right? If you were to speak to yourself, like, you know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when you first started, what are some things that you would tell your younger self? Like, hey, like, you know, do it this way, or, you know, talk to this person. Like, what are some advice that you would give yourself if you were to look back?
I would definitely tell myself to like not be as scary as I do be when it comes to like actually throwing shit down. Because I feel like sometimes I get so hard on myself where I'm like, you need the full ass song. You need the chorus, the bridge, the bars before you sit down and throw anything down. Like, don't get me wrong, it's smart because you don't want to waste studio time. If you're paying by the hour, don't waste that shit. Don't be stupid and just party up in that bitch unless that's what you want to do. Do it.
Unless you got the money.
Unless you got the bread for it.
If you got it, you know.
Let me know. Call me up. Like, call us
if
all
you
up.
got that shit, throw it, you know.
Throw it. But it's like, if you don't and you're on a budget, like, I definitely almost over budgeted. Like, I did the most with it. I was like overly stingy with it, where I'm like, bitch, give yourself some time. Like, let yourself go in the studio and like feel the energy of being in the studio and just like let the creative juices flow. Because sometimes I felt like I was like so hard on myself to the point where I'm like, no, I can't do it. And I pushed projects back to the point where like I never did them. Or like I put it back and I'm like, damn, if I had released it at XYZ time, I just know in my heart like it would have done better with marketing or would have done better with the audience or whatever the fuck. 100%. So I was just like, fuck, I wish I was just a little less like stringent on myself and like strict with my finances. Not that like anyone should just blow their money on it. Be smart with their finances, but just being less on it. Like a little less like penny pinching.
Giving yourself some
give me some leeway. Yeah.
Well, because see, like that's like a whole thing too, again, or side that people don't really know unless you're a recording artist, right? Is like you're gonna be paying hourly for most people, for most engineers, you're paying hourly, and you know, you're paying for the studio and whatever. But it's like, as much as you want to let yourself be the creative and have that space to be able to like really round things out, you still want to be like cognizant of like, hey, like money equals time.
Exactly.
You know, and it's like, it's hard to like kind of imagine that as an up and coming artist, because like at the end of the day, you're like, fuck, I just want to get this song out. I just want to have this stuff done. And I'm going to, you know, eventually fork out however much I need to get that done, because that's my vision. But at the same time, like you're saying, like just being, you know, like having notice of, hey, my time versus my money, and making sure that everything works out how it needs to be.
Exactly.
But again, like I feel like, you know, as an artist, that does affect your work at the end of the day, because, you know, again, like you were saying, some people, you know, you get in there and you're like, fuck, like I really need to knock this out in an hour. Yeah. Like I can only afford an hour of recording. Exactly. I need to get this done in an hour.
And like building off of that, right? Like I feel like it's important as an artist to like not force shit, you know?
Exactly.
If it's not there, it's not there.
It's not, and you can't force the creative.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta like sometimes like, you need to book that studio time and it's not there, you gotta take the loss.
Exactly. Take the L on it.
Like don't force that shit out. Like, oh, I'm gonna push it out because I need to. Like it's for me, for example, right? Like I think like I'm sitting on a bunch of projects right now. And I feel like it's
release
not time
this shit.
Yet.
Release it.
It's not time yet.
Release it.
But I feel like it's not time yet.
Release it. Just cut the mic. Release it. End the podcast. End the podcast.
We're done.
But yeah, I think definitely, you know, with artists, it's definitely it's important to have that patience, right? And having that self-discipline.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what else you got to keep in mind too, right?
True.
100%. Like you got a banger, sit in. You know, maybe it's not time yet. Give it some time. You know.
Yeah.
Let that shit marinate. Let it marinate. You know? Let it be. And then, you know, maybe then it'll fucking grow to something beautiful, you know, fucking you'll get the next big hit. But yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Coming up as an, you know, up and coming artist, and again being independent, everything like that. Again, like I work a lot with Quake Beats, and I think that I've been, you know, graced to work with him, and at the same time, it's like he's working with these other people. Like he works with Kamaya, and like, you know, he works with Du Bois, and he works with Pilo, right? All these other, like, you know, big Bay Area artists. And like, I always used to take for granted him telling me like, hey, you know, like everyone that I work with is doing the same thing that you, like all of you do the same thing as artists, right? Because again, we're not in those rooms with the Kamayas, the Pilos, the E40s, right? But like, you know, again, like an advantage that I have is working with someone who is in those rooms,
in the vicinity of it,
and they're able to like, bro, you know how many times Quake, like he'll always tell me, even you ask Eric too, like he'll tell me all the time, like, bro, everyone's doing the same thing, like you all do the same thing. They just have their name already out there, and they have built that support and that, like, you know, fan base. So it's like you're doing the same things, and like I didn't understand it, and I didn't even like notice it. I was just like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, that's fucking Pilo. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, in your mind, you're like, that's not me, though.
No, exactly.
Not realizing what he's saying is, like, it's just the energy of it. Like, y'all are all in the same energy wave.
Everyone does this, bro. Like, even when it comes to, like, recording, right? So, like, I had went to, the fuck is it called? I had went to a studio session with Pilo and Quake. It was funny because I went to Quake's and we were, like, working on music. and like I disappeared for like 5 seconds to go like smoke or whatever. Came back and he was like, "Hey, bro, I know we're supposed to make music today." He was like, "But I just got a call from Pilo. He wants us to pull up to the studio. You want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, like fuck I'm doing. Like, let's."
I'm coming.
Well, because at
I'm
the same time,
sliding.
for me, it's like I want to learn. I want to see how their process is, and like not until that moment and that experience that I realized that everyone records the same way, bro. He's doing the same shit we're doing. They play the beat. You catch a fucking melody and you just like bob to it, and he starts humming shit. And like, so until that moment, I didn't realize that like even those people, because you know how like you look up to like Lil Wayne, you look up to like Drake, and you look up to all these other people who are like well established, and you're like, fuck, they go into the studio, they don't waste no time. They're in there for 3 hours. They record 6 songs in that 3 hours, you know, but like not everyone is like that, right? Like we have this misunderstanding or this like miscommunication that people who are professionals in that space are like absolutely knocked dead. Like they'll get it done in 30 minutes.
It's
you
like
know?
it's like what they say, you know, comparison is the thief of joy.
100%,
yeah.
right? Because like I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You're doing yourself a disservice comparing yourself to another artist when instead you should be comparing your new song to your last
To your
song.
old
Exactly.
songs.
And-
Comparing yourself to yourself. That's
Exactly.
it.
Always be the better version of yourself.
Because you're just competing with you at the end of the day. That's
your,
it.
Your only competitor is yourself. That's it. You know, you gotta whatever you drop last. Like, okay, shit, how can I make that better?
Exactly.
You know?
So like again, right, until like I had that experience, I had no idea. Cause like, bro, like I was watching Pilo fucking try and like make these melodies and shit. I'm like, bro, this is doing the same shit that I be doing. Like what the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
Like they be doing the same shit. Yeah. They run into the same problems of writer's block. They run into all the same shit that we're going through as underground artists. They're doing the same shit, but they're just established. That's the only difference. So it's like until that moment, I had not realized, like when Quake was telling me that shit, I used to brush it off and be like, bro, bro, he's working with someone who's
I'm like Pilo.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he's working with someone
whatever.
who's like fucking like, bro, like he's like a legend in the Bay Area. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I can't compare myself. But at the end of the day, it's like y'all do the same thing. You record the same way. You both have the same issues. Like you both have the same resolutions, you know? So it's like coming up again, like for artists that are coming up right now and people who are like trying to make it and trying to like, you know, make shit shake. It's like, bro, trust yourself, trust your gut feeling. Go and do what you do. Don't try and compare yourself to other artists or like people who are already made it. It's like at the end of the day, you are gonna be how successful that you try to make yourself. It's not so much of like, oh, they have a name, that's why they're successful. It's like, no, bro, they started
They created
bro,
it.
HBK was throwing house parties in fucking Pinole and Hercules.
part.
They were
That
doing the
part.
same type of
That
shit, bro,
part.
all throughout Vallejo, doing just house parties. All,
707.
you know what I'm saying? Like all throughout high school, doing the same fucking shit. Like, cause I had asked him that too. I was like, hey, like, how did you get to where you are, right? Because again, like being in those rooms, you want to pick people's brains, you want to just hear shit. And he just kept saying, like, bro, like we would just throw house parties and play our music versus playing other people's music.
That's what's up.
And then like as people start to like your shit, then it's like, okay, now you're building a fan base.
And you're
now,
attracting the crowd.
Now you're attracting crowds. Now you got more people wanting to come. And again, obviously, like, you know how we are on the Bay, bro. We like to party. We like to turn up. Like, that's just how it is. Like, we like to throw buns, you know, all that kind of shit. But it's like, for people who aren't from here, like, you know, you're going to go to a party and be a wallflower. Like, it's cool. And no one's knocking you. But at the same time, bro, like, we just want to twerk some buns. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Throw that ass.
Throw that ass. No.
Please, no,
Yeah.
no.
But yeah, like again, growing up in the Bay Area, you know, how has that influenced your music and like your vibe and what you're trying to do?
Definitely, I think I'm almost like my tunnel vision is really just Bay. Like I listen to East Coast. I listen to a little bit of East Coast. Chief Keef is my baby daddy. Sada baby, what's
Chief
up?
Keef ain't this. Chief Keef ain't that.
Mr. La Sosa.
Just kidding, Chief. You a brother. You a brother. No. I see how you treat motherfuckers. No. But like, I really don't. It sounds so bad, but I don't venture out of the West Coast music. I don't do it enough. Like that's definitely a detriment of mine. But I wish, and I'm trying to do better at it because my brothers, they fuck with like, I fuck with all kinds of music, but when it comes to rap, I just like, I'm always vibing with just that hyphy vibe, that talk shit. Like for me, I rap on some female ass talk shit, and I don't like to talk shit on females. I do have a couple bars here and there where I say a little something, but that's directed. That's not even subliminal. I'll say your name. What's up with it, Brenda? Anyway, I don't give a fuck. Pull up to my
Brenda.
house, baby.
No, I'm
Pull up to my house.
Oh shit.
I don't give a fuck because it's like, bitch, you ain't gonna take me. You weigh like half my thigh. Like I don't care.
Shit.
But like I don't talk shit on women like that. I talk shit on men because the most animosity I've ever felt in the industry, and not even industry because I'm not big like that, but like in
you
this
in the
music
industry?
scene.
No,
You know,
fuck
but you know what
that.
I mean?
You in
I
the
feel
industry. Fuck that.
Period. What he said, what my brother said.
Fuck that.
But like I felt a lot of animosity, a lot of ego, and a lot of like hate come from men, and a lot of that shit come from men. Not to like talk shit, but I'll talk
you're
shit.
good, yeah.
No, I'll talk shit. So it's like I've experienced so much where like men will look down on me as a female rap. Like the moment I say, oh yeah, I rap, because they'll ask, the first thing is like, oh, so you sing? What do you sing? And I'm like, I don't sing, I rap. Like I could hit a little vocal every now and then, but no, it's not like that.
Yeah.
But I've created and I've like curated my sound to be very much like, I'm for the girls. I'm for the girls and the gays. That's really it. And like,
you know what? Oh my bad. I
No,
didn't mean to
go
cut you
ahead,
off.
go ahead.
I think men act like that is because they're scared.
100%.
100%.
And
No,
I've
I agree.
experienced it. I've
You know?
experienced
Yeah.
it in the
It's like-
studio where I've thrown down and I had a homie like who was gonna throw down after me or before me, and then I throw my shit down and they're kind of like, let me go back in. Let me go. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, go back in there.
It's
Go
because
back
they
in there.
feel
Yeah.
threatened, bro.
like women, bro. Like they can hit the high note, bro. They can hit the low note too. Like, only men can hit the low note, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once they hit
Unless
that
you're
high-
like, you know.
Unless you
Yeah,
got the
right?
range for it, but like
Yeah.
the range is like it's not as I feel like the range for men isn't as like
Nah.
open as it is for
As
women.
women.
No,
Women,
no,
we have
no,
a lot
no.
of different ranges. Like, have
Yeah.
y'all heard Coil Ray?
Yeah.
Like Coil Ray's sound in the beginning. That's why I hate it when people talking shit on Coil Ray, because I knew Coil Ray when she was dropping shit in her low octave,
Yeah.
and she had a deep ass voice. I thought she
Yeah.
was a big bitch. I look
Right.
at what she looked like. She's a tiny little girl. I'm
You
like,
know,
damn,
you know
okay.
what's funny talking about Coil Ray, and I will say this on camera just because I
Said cut this.
I will say this on camera. I did not like her when she first came out. I was just like cause she blew up on TikTok, and like a
Yeah.
lot of people blow up on TikTok, and like no shade to TikTok, but it's like they be like putting people on pedestals that shouldn't be up there.
Exactly.
In terms of like just like musicality.
I mean,
right?
me personally, bro, about to catch another flight.
No, okay. No, but see,
crazy.
but
I
that's
fuck
like
with
that's
that.
like the new Koi. Like when that
That is
came
the new
out,
Koi.
when
She
that
go
came
crazy.
out, and she did that shit, I was like, all right, she doing something. Like I can't even like argue
You
it no
can't
more.
lie. Yeah, yeah.
Like
I'm not gonna hate. I'm
she's
not gonna
doing
hate.
something.
And
Yeah.
that's why we need more, more women representation in the music industry.
100%.
Like, I think just because they can carry both sides, like like it's the norm is changing.
It is.
The industry is changing.
And that's why it's like with me, like I will never shade like a female rapper for rapping
Oh.
about talking, throwing ass, catching
Yeah.
ass, sucking dick. If you want to rap that, bitch, I'ma rap it too
Bro,
on Saturday
At the
nights.
end
You
of the
feel
day,
me?
it just has to bang.
It has
If
to
it
bang,
bangs,
yeah.
that's
Because
it.
girls talking about throwing ass and like doing all that type of
we
shit.
get demonized for it,
No,
but
but
it's like
see-
when men talk on it, it's kind of different. So that's why it's like.
No, but exactly though. That's the same thing with like guys. Guys talk about fucking hella bitches and like
But it's
doing
like
all
no
this
one
other
cares.
shit.
They're always like,
It's the
yeah.
same. It's the same
Exactly.
difference, bro.
But
It's the
that's
same
why
difference.
when
Like
there have been certain like times where I've walked into a studio and like they just expect it. Like again, I'm not shading. Like I call it stripper rap. Like I'm not
Yeah.
shading stripper rap where you talking about sucking dick, doing it. Do your thing. Like I love that kind of music. Like come
Yeah.
on, now. I love that shit. There's a time and a place for everything. But like I don't rap like that. I
Yeah.
rap and I talk shit on men. I'll call you out. I'll tell you how
Yes,
you're
yeah.
not in the game.
Yeah.
You're in a book club. Stop
Book club.
fucking with yourself.
Fucking
Stop
read
playing.
Harry Potter.
put your hands down. Put your hands
Stop
down.
lying. Put your hands
Put your
down.
hands down.
Who's on a shirt?
You from the
Nobody.
You from the suburbs.
Making it out the birds. It's okay. But
He ain't from EPA, from Palo Alto.
I love that shit. What's that? He's on San Valanja. Oh my gosh, that's just so funny. But it's like I talk a lot of shit on that because like what the most hate I've experienced has been from men.
Yeah.
And so the music I make is for the girls, and I
Yeah.
love that because
Fuck yeah.
a lot of the times I do meet other female rappers or female artists who their rap is aimed at women. They talk shit on women, but I'm like I don't want to continue to contribute to it.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. If you want to do it, I don't give a fuck. Just don't talk on me because if you do, what's up? But no, it's like I
She
don't.
said, "What's
I-
up?"
What's up?
What's up?
What's good? It's getting buck. No, but like I just don't because I don't feel the need. I don't look at women as competition. I love women.
No,
I
exactly.
love women. I view men as my biggest like predator because
Yeah.
they're the ones who are gonna. Period. He's not a hell of
They're-
He's
no,
like yeah.
They're gonna try to fuck you over. 100%.
Exactly, and I've met men who have like they ask me like, oh, let me hear your music, and you can see they're visibly holding back from being like, oh, this shit hit. There are a lot of men I meet that they're like, oh, this shit slap, and I'm like, appreciate you, like, thank you for showing
Yeah,
love. I
yeah.
appreciate the love that you show, but I've met a lot of men who will just like knock me down or be like, oh, you should change this or you should do that, and I'll be like, that's cool for your song. Don't tell me that. Like, I'll take constructive criticism,
Yeah.
but the thing for me, I take it from people I trust.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if I know you're coming from a place of like
Yeah.
genuine, hey, this is constructive criticism.
Yeah.
You sound kind of ass. Change this up. I'll take it in.
like
but
when
if,
it's technical, right?
exactly. Or even if it's my flow, like my brother makes music too, and if he ever were to tell me and be like, "Hey, nah,
Shout him out. What's cool?
look, Wayne right here, Wayne,
here,
pop
come
on the
here, come
camera
here,
with
come
your
here.
donuts."
Come here.
Wayne, stop being a little bitch. He gets so camera shy. He's so cute.
He's shy.
Wayne, I got my So, say hi. Come here.
Shout out the camera here.
This is Wayne. Shout out your Instagram.
Shout out your Instagram.
Shut up. I'm gonna shout it out later then.
Shit.
But that's my little brother. He make music too. And like, if my brothers or like people I trust in my life were to be like, LANUOLA, look, I'm telling you from the heart, this is ass. I will not be like, oh, what the fuck? No, I'll take it and be like, shit.
Because that's love.
It's
you know?
love.
It's like,
if you can tell me straight and be blunt, because I'm very blunt. I'm gonna say it straight. Like I really, not
but
that I don't care, but
that's a Bay Area thing though.
We-
of people being straightforward. Like again, like right.
Exactly.
So like for you being in LA, right? Everyone like again, this is from my perspective. Don't fucking cancel me, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Wait,
but
say it right now.
I don't give a fuck. No, okay. But like,
I'ma post it.
but people in LA, bro, like everyone is like low key sucking each other off. Everyone is trying to get somewhere by pleasing somebody else. But here in the Bay, bro, like people will be straight up. And again, I appreciate that type of shit because like, hey, if you don't fuck with me, I'd rather you tell me you don't fuck with me, and that's that, and we're good.
Yeah.
Versus you try to pretend and be like, oh, what's up,
That's
bro?
lit, and then go behind your back.
Yeah,
I would
bro,
say
that's just so weak.
I would definitely say SoCal has those vibes, but mostly with transplants. I feel like it's with the
100%.
transplants because
100%.
I have family down in the so y'all look Long Beach. What's up, Long Beach?
What's up,
Like,
Long
I have my little
Beach,
family in Compton.
LBC,
What's up with it? But like they some real ass motherfuckers out there. But a lot of the people that go there, like there's so many people you meet, and you're just like, where you from? Missouri. I'm not trying to make it big. I'm like, what
bro,
the fuck?
you know
So I
the-
would say with the transplant culture, most definitely everybody's
Yeah.
sucking dick. But with a lot of people that are native to SoCal, I wouldn't say as similar as that.
Yeah.
But I can
We
see
got that
it.
cleared up. We got
Cleared up.
no
We know what we
cancellation.
meant.
No cancellation.
I got you.
No cancellation.
I got you.
Just to back up a little bit, you know, you were talking about, you know, people following their creativity, right? We were just talking about that earlier in the other podcast, right? As an artist, it's like I can take advice on the technical, you know, like perspective, but when you're telling me to switch up my art,
Yeah.
how I want to do shit, that's something different, you know.
100%.
And that was, like we asked the question about like what's the best advice, what's the worst advice, you know. I said the worst advice was when someone was trying to tell me how to switch up my shit, because like as an artist, that's what you have to do.
It's creative. There is no right or wrong to creative.
Exactly.
No, 100%.
It's like I'll take advice like, oh, you gotta like, you know, mix this EQ, you gotta
Yeah.
EQ this.
Hey, turn
in
the
some
auto
way,
tune down a little bit. You know,
little
some
bit.
shit like
Some
that.
shit like I'll take that, but when they're like, nah, you gotta switch up this whole thing, do it this way.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. I
wait,
get what you mean on that.
I'm being something different now. I'm not being.
You're not you.
unique, right?
Yeah.
So no, yeah, I totally resonated with that when you said that earlier.
100%.
People trying to tell you how to do shit.
Yeah,
you know,
or they'll be like,
flow.
oh, you should probably do it like this. And I'm like, I did it like this for a reason because that's my sound.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
that's why I did it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with not liking my
Yeah.
shit. Not everyone's going to like it, and I'm okay with that. But it's like, don't tell me how to run it, though. Because
Exactly.
I know how to run my shit.
Now
And I
you're,
know how to
'cause
get
now you're
done.
switching shit up.
Exactly.
And it's like
There are times too where like I'll sit with my little brother and we'll just sit in the car for dead ass like hours, just like having a day to cook. Because sometimes I love sitting in my car. I heard that's like a California thing. We just sit in our cars.
So
Is that a thing?
building off of that, when I started making music and I'm writing and everything, right? Like the best songs I made is for me driving.
Driving.
You know, hold on, time
Crossing the bridge.
I'm not driving. Someone else is driving, and it's completely safe. Just for,
He's lying.
but no, real shit
Yeah.
though. Like driving and like, cause unconsciously when you're driving, your mind is freeing itself because you're doing shit that like you need to get done, but like you can do it on autopilot. So for me, if I'm driving and I'm playing a beat, a lot of times melodies will come out,
It
lyrics will
does.
come out, and that's like the best songs that I've made.
Period.
Like just from driving. Again, like you were saying, I don't know if it's a California thing, just because we got
I've
all the
heard it
highways
is.
and whatever.
Yeah.
it's just taking in the vibe, honestly. Overall.
No, yeah, because like a lot of time, bro, you'll be driving down like, you know, 101 or 280, or you're like you're going down like, you know, PCH and you're going down one, and it's like you feel a certain type of way, or like you get a certain type of vibe that just kind of pulls out from you, and like that's what leads you to make that song and make that vibe, because it's like, bro, I'm driving down fucking the beach right now. I'm at like Ocean Beach. Like, how the fuck am I not gonna talk about partying with my friends, being out in the sun,
Drinking some
you know,
Henny.
like drinking, you know what I'm saying?
Anything is possible.
You know, like how, like that's just
It's
like,
the energy.
again, you know?
It's the energy for sure. And that's why it's like I'm saying, like creating in the car just feels so right. Like it just feels good because it's like sometimes like the most random flow will pop in. I'm like, I would never think about that if I'm sitting on a desk trying to write that shit down.
exactly.
It will not come to me
And
the same.
it all falls back to not forcing it. You know?
Exactly.
Like you'll be just driving, like let's say you on the way back home from work, and you're like, oh shit, I just thought of this
Something
melody.
popped up.
Bro.
Right? And that's the best song you made.
Yeah.
Because it was just
Because
just
you're
happened.
actually in the moment. You're actually really feeling however it is that you're feeling, and like you're really putting those lyrics to like whatever the fuck you like. Cause bro, you can leave work, right? Like for me, for example, I work downtown, right? I'm taking Embarcadero all the way home, all the way back to Daly City. Shout out to Daly City, man.
Daly City.
But
Hi, auntie.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But you, for me, I always like will play the beats that I have that I don't have shit written to on that
Yeah.
ride home. And when you are listening to that and you're like really feeling it, certain emotions will be pulled out of you, right? Like again, if you had a good day at work, good emotions. You had a bad day at work,
Bad
you know,
emotion, yeah.
bad emotions. But like at the end of the day, being a creative and working around that is like you are trying to share how you feel in that exact moment
Exactly.
with people. And like I feel like that's the best part about music or about just being a creative in general, is because you are able to share how you're feeling. And 9 times out of 10, bro, we got millions of people here, especially in the Bay Area, bro. Half those people are gonna feel the same way you feeling, bro.
100%.
And that goes back to, you know, you fucking just like, if you're working on a song and it's not hitting, bro, don't scrap it, bro. Come back to it.
Don't
Come
leave
back
that.
to it.
Leave those 2 lines
Come
because
back
you
to
will
it.
find something later on.
And that's gonna be a hit, dude. Those 2 lines will make a difference. You know, like it's just like if it's not hitting right now, don't force it. Just come back to it. Don't scrap it. Fucking
You're good,
just
you're
think about it. Sit on it, because hey, that next car ride home, you might think about it.
I'm like, ooh.
Time out.
Hey, the food here.
Okay, bye guys.
All right, we're gonna. No, I'm kidding.
That's it.
Sponsor break. No, I'm kidding. Okay. But yeah, again, like, you know, is for our fans and everything like that. We just want people to kind of know and understand you as an artist and you as a person, really. So this like little last segment, we're gonna kind of go through some like fast, quick questions.
Okay.
Bah.
And we wanna hear your side of it. We wanna
Okay.
hear your answers. And I'm not saying that we're judging you, but we're judging you on these. No,
You
I'm
said
kidding.
gay son or thought daughter? I'm like, both.
But yeah,
shit.
so like we're gonna ask some like lightning round questions.
Alright.
We're gonna get through this. But all right, so the first question is, if you are stuck on a deserted island, what are the 3 things that you must have to survive that?
On a deserted island, 3 things. Okay, first thing I would get is that water filtration straw that you can get on Amazon, because then you can drink all the water. You're good to go. That's the first thing I'm gonna get.
She actually surviving
No,
out
I
here.
be thinking about this shit at my nighttime. I be there like this. I'm like, if I was gone right now, what would I do? Okay, I would get that off Amazon immediately. Second thing I would bring, probably, okay, I have water out the way. Second thing I would think, I would bring a big ass machete, because back on the island Samoa, they got machetes out there. So I got animals.
Shout out to Samoa. Shout out to
Shout out
Samoa.
Samoa. But no, I bring a machete. That's the second thing. Third thing I'm gonna bring, okay, I got water. What's the third thing I need? I'm gonna bring, oh, that's a hard one. I'm gonna bring a blanket. What?
Warm.
Sorry. I'll bring a blanket. Oh wait, it's an island, so it's hot, huh?
Yeah, come on
I
now.
don't need a blanket. Okay, can I bring a person?
You can bring whatever you want. It's 3 things. You can bring
Shit,
whatever you
no.
want.
Fuck that. I'm gonna be different. Okay, machete, straw, filtration.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I know, right? So I'm like, the third thing, that's pretty easy. Shit, shouldn't I just bring matches or some shit?
You could. It's,
Yeah.
it's up to you.
Nah, fuck that. I'll bring my last meal. I'll get an In-N-Out,
Oh,
3
shit.
by 3.
Double, animal style, baby.
Cheese fries.
Animal
That's
style.
my last meal to get me through the night. I'm like, I'm gonna eat
Just to
that
get my
and be
head
like,
straight. Get my head
yeah.
straight.
I'm gonna eat that shit and be like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna work. Those are my 3 things.
Remember this taste, because this is what you need.
I'm never gonna have it again.
This is what you need.
Remember the Bay? It's not coming back.
Hey, also, just speaking on that, bro, if y'all ain't from the West Coast and y'all don't like In-N-Out, I
Suck my dick.
don't know what the fuck y'all be doing or what y'all be ordering, bro, because that should be the best shit
Oh, God.
ever. I don't know what the fuck
And
y'all.
it's like, I be talking so no, I'm not even gonna hold you. I be talking so much shit. My brothers be like, let's get in now. I'm like, bruh. And then we pull up. I'm like, let me get my order log and shit.
Hey, but I'm good. I'm good. And then we get in line and be like, yeah, we need to add can you add a
pepper cheese on the side?
Double animal style. I had to chop peppers.
Yeah.
Shit.
So yeah, if you don't like In-N-Out, suck my dick. That's really it.
I don't know what the fuck. Like people from like not from California be like, "What a burger." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I've had it and it's really not as.
It's whatever.
It's just good.
Whatever.
It's good.
Like, don't get me wrong. It's a burger. A burger is a burger.
It's just not In-N-Out.
I'm gonna go to Safeway and get a microwave burger. And
Bro,
it's
It's gonna taste similar. Grill up those frozen patties.
That's what I'm saying.
Throw it on a
right?
Hawaiian bun. It's the same thing. That's
In-N-Out also, we're not sponsored,
Sponsor us.
but if you want to sponsor us, they got fresh ingredients.
What else?
Everything's handmade. They chop.
They also got a high wage, so if you broke, go work at In-N-Out.
You know what I'm saying?
$22 an
See,
hour.
we're trying to get people paid out here. We're trying to get sponsored out here.
Eat both ways.
Come on, we trying to eat. We trying to eat, bro.
All right. Okay. So next question, right?
All right.
I'm a little faded right now. My bad.
At least you're honest.
You can skip this question.
Kyrie is faded.
Would you snitch on your homies? Or
Absolutely
cheat on your
not.
man?
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, wait, that's wild. Because me personally, I don't even have homies. He said cheat. No, I don't even got homies. I just have my brothers. And them motherfuckers, I would never snitch on my brothers. So I'll cheat because, man, y'all are disposable.
All right. You know what's crazy?
My brothers are forever. Like, I would never cheat in real life. I'll leave. I hate cheaters. But, like, if I had to pick, snitching on my brothers, do I look stupid? Like, what
You know
the
what I'm
fuck do I look
saying?
like?
All right, so for people who don't understand this, again, like, we all have come from like big families, right?
Fuck
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how our dynamic is with our families and everything. But it's like for people who don't come from that, it's like, bro,
it's a little different.
It's either like you're snitching on people who you really fucking love, and you will like bro, for my brother and my sister, I will literally drop everything I'm doing.
Anything.
I don't care if I'm drunk. I don't care if I'm sober. I don't care if I'm on one. Like, I will drop everything to do whatever the fuck they need.
Exactly.
And it's like, for people who don't have big families, I can't blame you because you just don't
You don't have the same, mentality.
You just don't
as
understand,
us.
like, you know, and it's not we're trying to like, you know, make you feel
diss,
some type of way, but you just, it's a different feeling, you know,
like,
and it's like.
Biggest examples, like when I go places, I have my tight circle of homegirls that like I consider my brothers, my sisters for real.
Yeah.
But I'm the only girl in my entire family. I got 5 brothers, so it's like. My brothers are
typical Samoan family.
Typical.
Okay.
And like I think about it too. When I go to events, my first thing is I'm gonna hit up my brothers and then my girls. That's literally it.
100%.
So it's like at the end of the day, like it's not even that I don't have hella friends. I got a lot of people that I know, but at the end of the day, like the first people on my mind are like, let me make sure my brothers are eating, let me make sure my family's eating, and make sure my friends are eating. I'm good. I'm set. So it's like I don't know, like relationships aren't that crazy. So it's like if I had to pick, cheat, right? It's like, I'll break up with them after. But
She'll find another one.
I'll find another. It's okay. Shit. Let me put my number now.
It's gonna be down. It's gonna be down in the description below. No kidding.
911.
But yeah, all right. So again, kind of pivoting from that right now. We're gonna hop into this. It's gonna be a little personal, I guess. But what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus. It was just my motherfucking birthday. Taurus season. You feel me? Big tease up in this bitch. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. I feel like that. Usually most people say that makes sense, but I don't know. For me, I feel like I like it. Taurus gang for real. We so loyal. We so stable.
Hey, what month
Not
is
mentally. April and May. He said happy birthday.
She's saying Taurus. I'm like, what is that?
No, because see, the thing is though with Taurus is it's like you're just outside of the Gemini stage.
We are, so we a little.
Nah, but the people like, all right, I'm not gonna name names.
Name them.
But Geminis, at least the ones that I've talked to and dated, kind of wild, bro.
They do.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like it's kind of, again, it's no shade, but it's like, you know, I'm an Aquarius, so you know.
Oh, you an Aquarius? Okay.
You know, that's why we get along. You know,
I was about to say, what are you?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, you a Pisces. Girl, whose heart did you break? Who the fuck did you hurt, bro?
I'm happily with the Capricorn.
Yay! My mom and my
we love her. Hey, shout out to Cass. Shout out to Cass. We love you, Cass.
I wish you luck. You better beat this man at home. That's so so cute. We shot
Yeah.
a camera. Shot a
Yeah,
camera.
we love Cass. We were with Cass last night. Cass is going crazy
That's so
last
nice.
night.
She going crazy.
Damn, Capricorn and Pisces. That's wild. Okay.
And we were over 5 years. You know, we're chilling.
Yeah, see, hey, give him a round of
for
fucking
real.
applause.
Let's hear some
Hey,
guys. How
we
often
talk
do you
about
hear that? How
we
often
talk
do you
about
hear
long
that?
term relationships.
Period.
This man right
Keep me
here.
in check. Like, when I be fucking around too much.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
Kyrie-
she be like,
yeah.
hey, snap out of that.
Kyrie
love it. I
Kyrie
love
getting
it.
his ass whipped behind. No,
No, he's not. He's not kidding. Cassie fucks his ass up.
Literally, I'll be at the bar. I'm like, I'm gonna take one more shot. She look at me like, you sure?
Are you gonna? Are you gonna?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Do it and see what happens.
No, she got the fucking Chanel hour, bro. She got.
She got to the point, literally, bro. When I would get home and like so faded, like she just leaves me in the bathroom floor.
As she should.
She just leaves me
She
there.
throws you a
Cass,
towel.
you don't
Get
gotta
ready.
deal with that.
She give me a pillow and blanket. She's like, I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you.
She's on TikTok scrolling like this motherfucker stupid as shit. I love it. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Man. Also, all right, so again, thank you for coming out today.
Of course. Thank y'all for having
Just
me.
to wrap up, we want to do a last question here. What do you have coming out soon? What are some stuff that you're working on? Please tell us what you've been up to and what we can
Drop
expect
it.
from you. And
it.
don't talk about the collab you're gonna have with Nico D, Kyrie, and
But it's coming
Calico.
though. It's
But
coming though.
we're working
It's on
on
the way.
that.
It's
But
coming.
yeah, tell us about what you got going on. Tell us
Okay,
what's going
Wayne,
on.
get the fuck up here.
Get over
Get
here,
your
bro.
ass.
Take your hood off
Get
and get
your
over here.
ass.
No, I'm kidding.
Bring that ass. All right, come here. This is my little brother Wayne.
Hey.
And tomorrow,
Check it
May
out.
1st, we have our song "What Your Like" dropping. It's a very different vibe. It's gonna be a slap for the summer, honestly. So it's not even on some city girl shit or some hot boy shit. It's really just for vibes. Like honestly, if you just wanna
Check that
roll down
shit
your
out.
windows, drive on the Bay Bridge, get a little drunk.
Come on now,
That's
come on
the
now.
song for you. Come on, Wayne, talk your
the
shit.
1st of May.
Talk your shit. This is
Plug
our first
yourself.
song together.
Plug yourself. Come on.
Talk about it.
Instagram. Talk about where you're at.
Let him know. Let him know.
Tell them where you be at.
He's shy.
Hey, there ain't no shy artist.
Oh God!
Artists ain't
I've been
shy.
telling this motherfucker that he don't listen.
There's no such thing.
I fold every time.
Nah, but if y'all are into some shorty ass vibes, that's my little brother's vibe
There
for
you go,
sure.
right
He's on
there.
some shorty Bay Area ass shit. You a rapper,
question.
bitch? Shut the fuck up.
He's single. He's a rapper.
Oh,
Come on,
he's
no?
single. He's single.
Ladies, check him
Let's
out.
get you some bitches. Let's get you some bitches.
There you go.
Yeah, come on, say something.
yeah,
Just say your name or whatever. He's a Pisces.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Damn, she got that wrong. I'm a Scorpio.
Oh no, yeah, he said Pisces. That's what I'm
You want
saying.
to sit here? You can sit here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sit him down, bro.
Go,
Come
go.
on now. Yeah, get him. Come on.
Oh,
bro.
why you
What
gonna
we
pick the
doing?
chair up? Watch out, crackhead.
Crack you in the head.
I know, but do it back to
About
him.
to knock her out.
He said that's what you get. Making me come on camera.
We gotta get the camera.
I know, right?
Go ahead, bro. Plug
Go
yourself,
ahead.
bro. Talk about it.
Damn, what do I say? This
Oh my
Where
God,
you
Wayne.
from? What your name is?
for me
Where they
from
can
the
find
road
you.
707. My name's Wayne. Just started doing music with her. She's helping my ass out a bit. I mean,
Period. You can swear,
Come on, keep
bitch.
going,
you
keep
know what
going.
I'm saying?
You go cuss on this shit.
Shit, fuck, bitch.
Dick.
You say anything.
Yeah. Talk about the song we're about to drop tomorrow.
Go ahead.
Hey, I love this. Is my favorite one so far.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
Of course, it had to be
It's
with
a
my
hit.
sister.
It's
so
slap,
you know,
it's slap.
It's a slap, but just keep it. Just come
don't
on
be-
May 1st.
May 1st tomorrow.
Don't be sleep.
It might
Don't
not be
sleep.
tomorrow when you all post this, but it's okay. May 1st. yeah.
It's out now. It's
So
out.
check
Check that shit
Spotify, LANUOLA, LANUOLA, featuring Wayne, WAYNE.
Write that shit down. Go ahead.
Instagram is LANUOLAAA, LANUOLA, and then
WAYNETOFU1. I'm
period.
gonna need to change that,
Period.
but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It might be different. It might be different.
I can't
Hell
use
yeah.
my old account.
Check that shit out.
Period.
Check that shit out.
Hell yeah.
got
Well,
an outro
again,
song?
thank you guys for tuning in to Owlier's podcast brought to you by the Owlier's Creative Agency. My name again is Nico D, your host for today. Today, Kyrie,
Period.
our special guest,
LANUOLA, what's
and,
up with it?
and our side guest.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Wayne go
Get it.
And to walk out again, we gotta keep it Bay Area.
You feel me?
Again,
Hey.
unfortunately. Hey, yeah.
Come on now.
Hey, also.
Come on.
Fuck y'all for throwing E40 out. Why would y'all
Yeah,
throw
what the
Uncle
fuck? Hey,
E40
for
out?
that- for that
no,
we-
no, for real.
It's Dub Nation.
For that we
E40 is
Dub Nation.
innocent.
Free that nigga.
Dub
Free
Nation.
E40.
for that we gotta play
We
an
hella
E40
on
song
your
and
ass.
then out of
Dub
here.
Nation. Come on now.
Come
Yeah.
on now.
We gotta
Yeah,
go
he's-
crazy.
No. It's fuck. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you again for tuning in. We love y'all. We'll see y'all soon.
Period.
If this song comes on in the club, bro, and you're not dancing to it, I'm
What's
not
wrong with
wifing
you?
you. I'm not wifing
If
you.
you're not dancing this, you from
As
Sacramento.
you should.
I'm not wifing you. I'm not wifing you, bro.
You support Sacramento Kings, right? Yeah.
You from
yeah.
Sac if you ain't dancing to this shit, bro. Come on. Hey,
Period. Thank you so much for having me.
thank
That
you.
shit was so
We
fun.
really appreciate you guys showing up. Really appreciate y'all showing up.
No, for real. Thank you for having me.
No,
This
but
is
this
so
is like
fun.
again, like this is kind of like the vibe that we wanted to like the culture we wanted to build
Fuck
around
yeah.
it. We wanted to be like just how we are with our friends.